Hello friends, and welcome to another brand new video of Happy Life. Well, continuing our playlist on procrastination, we are currently discussing what are the probable reasons for procrastinating and how to tackle or get the remedy of that reason, of that problem. So in this video we'll discuss another two very important reasons for which people procrastinate. Well, the first of the two reasons is complex projects. When the work or projects are too big, or when it would take a lot of time, or it demands a lot of time, then usually we put off those work and delay those work. For example, for preparing for a government job, or for planning for starting a small business, or preparing some kind of annual reports, all these jobs takes a huge amount of time, and jobs are also very big. Usually in our subconscious mind we start putting off those things because we don't get that amount or that conducive environment to start or to do that work. So simply it gets delayed, or we start putting it off and divert our time and energy for some other lesser important or easier or smaller tasks. And sometimes we get very much overwhelmed with those kind of bigger tasks. So the solution of this kind of problem is start breaking those bigger tasks into as many as smaller tasks as possible. Maybe 50, maybe 60, or sometimes it may be 100. And start doing those chunks of small tasks. Like it's like eating a watermelon. You can't eat the whole one in one go. You break it into small slices and then take it one by one. So divide those big projects, big tasks into smaller ones, and start doing some of the divided chunks one by one. And here you'll have a choice. You'll even have a choice of selecting those parts of work which you want to do on a given day. And the thing is, start giving deadlines of finishing those smaller parts also, so that you really do finish. And once you start finishing those smaller parts or smaller works, you go into a flow and get that confidence and that energy in going on completing tasks after task. And you'll not even realize that after maybe 15 days or after a month, you have already finished a large part of the work. You get so much of confidence and a sense of commitment that you get interested in that work and finish it as quickly as possible. So for complex tasks, when you get completely overwhelmed, break those tasks into smaller chunks, smaller parts, and conquer it, or go on doing it one after another, and set deadlines for completing those smaller parts or smaller works also. Well, another one of the most important reason for delaying or procrastinating work is going into the zone of perfectionism. Well, it may sound very good that you are a perfectionist, or you want everything perfect, but that's a negative thing, and that's actually is a trap. And many or most of the people delay important works or priority works because they want it completely perfect. They set so high standards for their work that they don't ever feel that they're in the right time to start that work. They want something, or that healthy environment, or that perfect environment, or that perfect facility, or that perfect creativity in their mind to start that work. That never happens. All these variables never come at one place, and that never happens. So it's always better to set some realistic standards. Sometimes your 80 or 70% could be somebody's 100%. When you're asked for a rough estimate of cost of a project, you don't need to go very detailed into it and provide everything that is not even required. So always set very practical and realistic standards, and don't go into perfectionism. And sometimes if you think you need that perfect creative kick to start that project or to start that work, then try to change some kind of environment. Try to go out of the room, try to brainstorm or do something which is out of the box, which is not regular, so that you get rid of that creative block and that creative juices come into you to start that work or project. And here also start giving deadlines. If at all you want that perfect thing to happen, give some deadlines that within this time frame, whatever result, best result I decide, whatever best result comes out, I have to adhere to that. I have to comply with that. It's no meaning in going on and delaying that project for a longer period just because you are not getting that perfect result. So friends, for this perfectionism trap, set realistic and practical standards to complete the job and set deadlines within which you have to complete whatever best things comes out in that time frame, and just change the place or do something else if you are in that zone of creative blocks, if that perfect creative energy is not coming onto you to start the work. Today we have discussed two very important reasons of procrastination, that is complex project. For that you have to break things down, set deadlines. Another one is perfectionism, set realistic results, again set deadlines. So for procrastinator, habitual procrastinator, the line should be production before perfection, by which you will get rid of this habit of procrastination. So friends, please apply these remedies if these two are the very reason you delay your work or procrastinate. So friends, please comment if at any time of your life, at any point of time, you have experienced that these two are the reasons for your work to procrastinate and how you deal with that. So friends, please like, share and subscribe to my channel Happy Life for getting more of such motivating and productivity improving videos. Thank you.